A lot of you guys have asked me, what's up with the Kona? Do I have any updates? And unfortunately, until last week, actually, I had absolutely no updates, but I do have some updates right now, so I'm going to share them with you in a few moments. But let's just recap what happened. I had an accident with the Kona. I did a video with showing you guys what's up with the car and how the car looks at the moment. Shortly after I did the video, I think it was after 2 or 3 days, a person from the insurance company basically came and looked at the car and wrote a quick list of everything that's wrong. The airbags, the seat belts, the exterior obviously, and some other things that he saw that might need changing or fixing or whatever. And then after that, a few days later, I shipped the car to Timisoara, which is about 50 kilometers from the city where I live, because there's no Hyundai dealer in my city. So I shipped it to the first Hyundai dealer, and it's been sitting there for almost a month. Actually, it's more than a month, but it's been sitting there for about a month with nothing actually happening. And that's because there is a law here in Romania where if there's an accident and the accident has victims, so somebody was taken to hospital, then the police has to wait 30 days because, I don't know, the victim can sue, or the person who was at fault, the driver that caused all the accident, can appeal and say that he's not responsible or whatever. So anyway, they had to wait 30 days, and until these 30 days went by, unfortunately there was nothing we could do with the car, or the Hyundai dealer couldn't do anything with the car, because I had the basic insurance, yeah, if I had the full insurance, then yeah, they could just start right away. They don't care about any other legal things, because basically they don't care if the insurance company will pay or not. But because I had only the basic insurance, they had to wait these 30 days. And after the 30 days have passed, actually things started to move quite quickly. So last week was when the 30 days have passed, and just a few days later I have got a quote from the insurance company saying that they will give me about 6,000 euros. And I can basically fix my car wherever I want, at the Hyundai dealer or anywhere else. It doesn't matter. They will give me the money if I accept, basically. And yeah, I can just fix the car anywhere. Now the problem with this is, when I shipped the car to the Hyundai dealer, the guy over there didn't start working on the car because of the 30 days, and they couldn't actually touch the car. But just looking at the car, the guy said, well, it's going to be between 15 and 20,000 euros. So obviously these 6,000 euros will not cover much. So because these 30 days have passed, the Hyundai dealer can actually start working on the car and taking it apart and making a list of, everything that needs to be changed and fixed and whatever. And actually they did start working on it. It is the holiday season, unfortunately, and they have low staff, they told me, so it is going to take a while. But so far they have done about 60-70% and maybe even 80% of the job that needs to be done. So again, taking it apart and writing down all the pieces and all the parts that need to be changed and fixed, and calculating also the labor costs, because fixing a part or changing a part might take 20 minutes, but some other parts might take, I don't know, 2 hours or 3 hours. So anyway, we are at this stage. I talked to the person just yesterday, and he said they are not finished yet. They still have to work on the car a little bit, but so far their estimate is about 20,000 euros. And like I said, they still need to have a look at some things. So obviously this is the status that currently I'm in. It will be interesting to see when I get the final quote from the Hyundai dealer, and I will send it to the insurance company to see what they will say and what the verdict will be. They might say, well, we will send another person from our insurance company to check if the Hyundai dealer actually, gone through the car correctly and didn't put in any extra parts or anything. I don't know. But this is currently the situation. Unfortunately, first when this accident happened, and just a few days later, I was thinking about all the summer and all the plans we had. Like I said, we don't have a car, and we kind of relied on the car. it's been okay, you know. I got the car from my parents for the weekend, and a friend lended me the car for a weekend, and so on. We manage, and during the week, you know, we can use the bicycles and everything. So actually we really like cycling, so that's not an issue, but it is harder than obviously with the car. So initially, like I said, I thought this whole process of fixing the car would take 2 or 3 months. Well, a month has passed, a month and 2 weeks, or a week and a half has gone, and the car is still in the stage of getting appraised and getting the parts checked and everything. So if it will be fixed, all the parts need to be ordered, and it's enough that 1 or 2 parts are delayed, let's say 4, 5, 6 months, and then we're looking at waiting for that much more time. And to be honest, I think it's a little bit unfair for the victim, in this case us, and the other woman. I don't know the situation of the other woman that was also a victim, but in this case us, and in generally the victim obviously, to have to wait like 6, 7 months to get their car back. We bought that car so we can use it. We do need the car. Obviously, thankfully, during the summer we don't need it that much because of the nature of our work, but we will need the car, and obviously in the winter time it's not that comfortable to ride the bike, and we don't want to ride the bike all the time, because that's why we spend that much money on a brand new car, so we have the comfort and the safety of a new car. I don't want necessarily to you know, take my kid to the kindergarten in the winter when it's slippery and it's cold and I have to dress her up and everything. So that's why we bought the car. It's a little bit unfair to have to wait 6, 7 months for the car to be given back to us, basically. I've learned recently that there is a law that says in Romania that says that you can have a exchange car or a car until your car is fixed, but only during the time that the car is actually being fixed. So let's say they order the parts next week and we have to wait 4 months for the parts. Well, for the next 4 months we don't have a car, and then after 4 months, when they start working on the car, let's say they work on the car for a week or 2 weeks, well, we get a car that we can use for those 2 weeks. Well, that's not really enough, is it? So it will be interesting to see what will happen. It will be interesting to see what will the next stages be. I will post an update as soon as I have some more information to share, but so far this is everything. This is all the things that happened in the last I don't know, 6 weeks, month and a half, something like that. Not much, actually. The whole majority of the things that happened actually happened in the last 10 days, let's say. So this is everything that you need to know. I will keep you guys updated, and until next time, thank you for watching. Thank you guys for all the nice messages, donations and everything. So thank you guys, and until the next video, bye bye.